another test evaluation of the ISSA certification, International Scissor Sharpeners Association. This is a very simple evaluation test where I send out two damage, a convex and a bevel, and you sharpen them and send them back to him, and we take a look at them together. So that's what this live is about today. And in this box, I have the test, and you can go check some of my other videos to see all the answers. I don't keep it secret, and I've already checked his test. Everything's right. All the answers are correct. I have the two shears he sharpened, which we're going to look at, and then something I've never gotten one of these boxes before. I've received Band-Aids, I've received little cute bags, I've received little presents, but this one, cash. What's the cash for? Not a bribery. I don't think so. It's not a bribery. This one is for sending the shears back. Because if you want me to return the shears, whether you pass or not, you need to pay for the shipping back. I got a whole stack of shears that people haven't paid for shipping back, and I keep them in a box here so when people come into practice, those are some to practice on. So I've got money to send them back. So I don't need to ask him if he wants them back. So let's take a look at the shears. I'm going to turn this camera down. This is done live on my cell phone, so it's a little... Yeah, I think you can see that pretty well. So we've got two shears. Let me move this out of the way. We have a bevel. For those of you new to sharpening, I can kind of show you the difference between convex and bevel. I've had some people put comments on there like, I don't understand the difference. To be honest and frank with you, when you get this practice shear in, it comes with a little tiny, tiny micro bevel. And I'm expecting you to go back and reconvex it and make it a true convex. So I haven't looked at these close, so I don't know if these are actually truly convex or not. But a lot of times when you're sharpening, that's what you have to do. If you're going behind another sharpener, you have to reconvex it. So that's part of the test. I'll put some nicks in it. I'll dull them up. So let's look at the bevel first. And these are some anvil shears. One side is serrated and one is not. And I'm looking to see if... I won't fail you if you take the serration off, but the easier way and the best way to sharpen is leave the serration there, and that's what he's done. He or she, I won't say who it is. And I see a little red Sharpie left behind. That's... if I was giving points, like I would probably take off a point because the stylist will see that or the groomer, and they think, oh, they cut themselves and there's blood there, and it's not. But I'm seeing he's using my little handy dandy edge marker, which I love this. I was just at the IBSA, which is the International Beauty Sharpening Association, different than the ISSA, last weekend, and I gave everybody one of my little edge markers. Okay, so it's a bevel, and I'm going to, first of all, cut dry tissue, and that's all I'm really expecting. And it cuts dry tissue fine. If it cuts wet, that gives you an attaboy. So, got an attaboy. I felt a little bit of pull there, but not enough. I don't think it'll affect. So we're going to cut some hair. These are little strips of hair we sell for $1 a piece. It's just handy sometimes to have this instead of this mannequin, because if you're in the salon, it's kind of hard to carry in a mannequin. So let's see how these cut hair. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's on their titles. This is number 312295. Perfect. And you notice I'm pulling my thumb out as I'm doing it, so there's no side pressure. No pull at the tip. All right, so the bevel edge passes. Yay! Let's look at this one. These are made by my friend Ramon Eichert, who was also at the convention this weekend. And I'm looking to see if they are a true convex. They could have looked a little bit more convexy. These look a little bevel, and I don't know if you can see that in that light, but you can see maybe the reflection is a little flat there. So I would have made these a little bit more convexy. But if they cut, I'm still going to pass them. So first of all, dry tissue. And this is the cheap toilet tissue that is see-through. You can see, kind of see my fingers. Look at, you can see my fingernails through there. This is not the 2-ply, the kind they advertise with little bears on TV. All right, so I'm pulling my thumb out. Slow catches things, fast doesn't catch. Cuts dry. Like my water bottles, we're selling these now too, because you can just, it gives you a nice even mist and less pumping of your hands. Okay, so this is, get this in here. So if I had 4 hands, I'd give it a drum roll while I'm doing this, but I don't have 4 hands. So slow catches things, fast doesn't. That cut perfect. Cut perfect. Now, the third thing is, does it cut hair without pushing? And I want you to understand, some shears are designed to push hair. Some of them are for slide cutting, but this is not one of them. So I've got my hair here. Good. Double checking that tip. That tip cuts good. Now, the last test that I'm doing, which is something I've just added in the last few months, is to find out how sharp they are. And what I'm doing is I'm taking this blade and I'm taking it into the hair, and that should cut the hair instead of ripping it. And that's what it did. It cut the hair. Not great. So this person passes. I'm going to say it feels really sharp. So I'm going to say the sharpness passes. The only thing is cosmetic, and that could have looked a little bit more convexy. I'm not sure what equipment he's using. He may not have a flat hone, so that does make it more difficult. But the bottom line is it's sharp, it cuts, and congratulations. You have passed the ISSA certification for beveled and convex edges. You're now a lifetime member, because we don't charge ongoing dues for this organization. And you'll be getting your ID card and your shears returned. We can send the shears back with your ID card unless you want them faster. We may just hold them till your ID card gets here, because we don't do the ID card. It's not like a the ID card is kind of cool looking. It's professionally made. It's not something we just printed on our computer and laminated. The certificate, I'll email that to you today, and you can print that out so you'll have it to show. And your ID card we send off to California, and we're in Atlanta, so it might take a couple of weeks. We usually group a few together, but we'll send the shears back with your ID card, and congratulations. And those of you watching, please put a comment in there and congratulate. His name is Bruce. So tell Bruce, I think his name is Bruce. Tell Bruce he did a good job. Oh, it's over here. Oh, Robert Bruce. Robert Bruce. Tell him he did it. And it's California. It'd be easier maybe if we sent the ID card straight to him from there. But no, we'll send it all together. So congratulations. And if you haven't tried to do the certification, it's not that hard. And I have a lot of videos that'll tell you exactly what I'm looking for. And this one itself helped. So got some more videos to shoot today. Got a clipper blade sharpening video. A lot of you like to see those, and I'll be seeing you on YouTube.